An animal's horn begins to grow soon after it is born and continues to grow throughout the animal's life. Horns are hard, pointed structures that grow in pairs on the heads of many hoofed animals. Horns are permanent growths that have a central core made of bone, which is surrounded by a keratin sheath. So in this video, we're going to discuss the animals with the biggest horns found in the world. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Number 10. Nubian of X. The Nubian of X gigantic backward curling horns are even more impressive when you consider that the Addax uses them to smash into male competitors while on top of scary mountains in North Africa and Arabia. There are a few different types of Addax, and nobody's quite sure whether they're the same species or not. Both male and female Addax have long horns with knobby rings on the outer twist, while the horns form a semicircle by growing backward. Usually, the male Addax have up to 4 feet long horns, which may be harmful to other organisms living in the same region. Number 9. Wild water buffalo. The wild water buffalo, also called the Asian buffalo, Asiatic buffalo, and wild buffalo, is a large bovine native to the Indian subcontinent in Southeast Asia. It has been listed as endangered in the IUCN Red List since 1986, as the remaining population totals less than 4,000. The animal with the longest horns is the wild water buffalo, Bubalus arni. Its horns can reach an amazing 2 meters or 6.5 feet in length when measured along the outside edge, and the maximum recorded tip-to-tip length of both horns is 4.24 meters or 13.9 feet. Sometimes they may even submerge themselves almost completely underwater, only leaving their nostrils and eyes above the surface. They also may create mud holes using their horns. Water buffaloes also evolved wide splayed hooves to help in walking through swamps and muddy grounds, as these wide hooves help prevent these large animals from sinking too deep in the mud. Number 8. Scimitar Oryx. Most beautiful the horns of this deer are. It's not very big animal according to its body, but it is certainly large enough that it could carry the weight of an antler around 120 centimeters long. While the Scimitar Oryx is very cute and would cause unnecessary harm to anyone. These horns, which are very beautiful to see directly like arrows, some people look at them with a bad eye, and they like these horns decorated in their drawing room more. That is why their number is continuously decreasing, and now they're mostly seen in zoos only. Number 7. AnkleWatusi. No animal would dare have this type of protuberance, except the AnkleWatusi. It is derived specifically from the ankle group of the Sanga cattle breeds in Central Africa. The AnkleWatusi comes in several different colors, such as black, white, brown, mixed colors, and more. However, the red color is the most common. This animal has unusually large ones, with the widest spread. These horns can grow up to 2.4 meters. That is, there are many holes inside them, in which blood circulates, which makes them capable of tolerating the heat. Apart from this, the thickness of their horns is also more than the thickness of the horns of any other species. Number 6. Rhino. Found mostly in the Asia-Pacific and Africa, rhinos are the second largest land mammals, with weight ranging from 700 to 1,000 pounds. Rhinos have gigantic horns on their nose, which is mostly used for defense against predators or fight against fellow species. These horns grow between the range of 2.8 meters to 4 meters long when the animal is fully grown. If we talk about the length of their horn, then the length of the horn of the white rhino is more than that of the black rhino horn. This maximum reaches about 150 centimeters. They use their horns to defend themselves from enemies and fight with other rhinos. Apart from this, these horns also help a lot in finding food and water. The horn of the rhinoceros is not made of any bone, but it is a hair that is made of a keratin layer, and is so strong that it will tear even the thick skin of a crocodile. But because of these horns, they always remain in the eyes of smugglers and human hunters, and therefore their number is also decreasing day by day. Number 5. Addax. The Addax is also known as the screwhorn antelope, which is a perfect name. It's an antelope, you see, and it has horns, and the horns have swirling teeth like a screw. It's basically extinct from its native Sahara, but weirdly survives well in captivity, so it's a common sight in zoos. Addax is also known by its other common names, including the pale antelope, white antelope, and screwhorn antelope. Like many other animals, the Addax also possesses horns. Their horns are twisted and long in size. Typically, the length of the male Addax horn is 28 to 33 inches or 70 to 85 centimeters, and usually 22 to 31 inches or 55 to 80 centimeters in females. The natural habitat of the Addax includes semi-deserts, arid areas, stony deserts, and sandy deserts. They live in deserts because they can survive without water for a long time. Number 4. Black buck. This large horned creature loves mountains where vegetation can be found, since that's what they feed on mostly. Black bucks are very good at climbing rocky areas, and this skill has earned them a significant advantage over predators like the snow leopards and wolves, as they often find it hard to run on rocky or mountain areas. Their spectacular corkscrewed horn can grow up to 152.4 centimeters above the ground. Number 3. Bighorn sheep. Sheep arrived in North America around 750,000 years ago after crossing the Bering Land Bridge from Siberia. From these first sheep have evolved the 2 living North American sheep species, the Dall sheep ovis dalli, the bighorn sheep. Bighorn sheep are named for the large horns of the males. The females too have horns, but they're shorter and less curved. The males use their horns as battering rams in fights for dominance within the herd prior to the mating season. Bighorn sheep are found in mountainous, grassland, and rocky habitats in western Canada, USA, and parts of Mexico. Number 2. Longhorn cow. Like someone can uproot a mountain and throw it away, this cow has been prepared from the hybrid of 2 different cows. This length of its horns goes up to about 257 centimeters, and the cow is also capable of lifting the weight of these horns. A longhorn cow is very strong, and its strong body can do heavy work easily. That's why farmers use them in farming, and you'll not believe that the size of the horn of this cow, named Panjo, is about 320 centimeters from one tip to the other. Its name has been also recorded in the Guinness Book of World Records for its big horns. Number 1. Markhor. The markhor, according to the archive, lives in the mountains of Central Asia, adeptly climbing craggy rocks with the grace of North America's own mountain goat. It's extremely endangered, with an estimated 2,500 left in the wild, in part due to hunting for its absurdly spectacular corkscrewed horns, which can grow to more than 5 feet long. The markhor found in the mountains of Central Asia is the owner of very beautiful and curly horns. Due to living in snowy areas, they have very big hair on their body and also have big beards. This beard and about 160 centimeter long horns together give it a very terrifying look. By the way, as terrible as they look, they're not that much. These big and beautiful horns of theirs are the biggest trouble for their life because the most dreaded animal named humans has been killing them for many years for their horns. Let us know your opinion in the comments section below. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay safe and we will be back soon with another video.